Boom. 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 Look at that. Look at that. Hosted it. I'll tell you what.
You know, if you did that like 5 minutes beforehand, it's like 30 seconds.
Don't ruin my moment. Don't ruin the moment.
How are we even doing?
I like to work under.
Really?
This is how I live life. I like to be under the gun. I like to work under pressure. You've never, me and you know what, how you'll know me? Me and you will go somewhere and we'll get held up. And you'll see how I react.
You just can't make things.
You want to be with me when the chips are down, when it's 4th and 4 on the with 2 seconds left, to use a Super Bowl reference. See how I foreshadow? And the groundhog did not see his foreshadow. You want to be with me when the money's on the line. When all else fails. Well, give me a good saying. That's not the saying I'm looking for. You know, if you're looking for wings beneath your wind.
Oh, really?
That's what you're
going to throw Biddler at me?
I'm throwing anybody at you. I'm saying I like to work under enormous stress and pressure. That's the only way I thrive in this world. I can't, you know how people have time and they look and they're like, oh, I have time to get there. And then all of a sudden they're putzing around. Then all of a sudden they're late. Right? That's me. I don't like to be early I like to right on the button.
Not even for your own show.
What do they care?
You can't bend a little bit?
These people don't. I'm sure they're not watching at 6:30. I'm sure they're just, you know, right now getting their food. They, you know.
You know you're lying.
Of course I know.
You realize
I'm chatting with you. We're chatting. This is I like to look at this as the show as a more informal. We're bringing people into our conversation. We're chatting, and then we go, oh, hello, welcome. It's something like that. It's not this formal, good evening, welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm Wolf Blitzer, and tonight on... Anyway, are you Super Bowled out?
Yes.
Are you finally footballed out? I know you're a fanatical football fan. You are a football guy.
Yes, I'm done until next.
I'm not a football guy. It's my 5th favorite sport behind tetherball and freestyle frisbee. Then I like football. I don't know why. No, I'm not a real man.
You know those aren't.
I'm not a real
right?
guy. I'm not a guy's guy. I can't sit and eat Fritos and waste my Sunday watching football. I like baseball.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to watch something funny, I know you've seen it, the George Carlin bit where he compares football to baseball, very fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's true. But I am a baseball guy. I'm a basketball, Knicks, Yankees and Knicks, everybody knows that.
I don't know why.
Football is it's a distant third. Hockey probably is almost 4th. I would get more into hockey if I watched. I can't watch a hockey. At playoff time, it is exciting. I will watch, even if it's not the Islanders or Rangers. I'll watch some of those games. They're crazy.
It's the best playoff sport.
I have to agree with that. It gets very exciting, and they're all seem to be overtime games. They're all like,
it gets crazy.
They're crazy, and it's pretty exciting.
Way better than anything.
But why do you think hockey is not as popular? Like, the Super Bowl is enormous, right? Everybody's getting your wings. It's huge. Commercials. Nobody even knows where the Stanley Cup channel's on.
The Super Bowl is a one-day
event.
Day event.
But even the NBA championship is best of 7. The World Series, best of 7. Those are still bigger. You can't even find where the hockey playoffs are.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can because you like hockey. The average fan does not know even when the hockey finals are.
Any idiot who knows how to navigate
I'm taking offense to that, Jeff.
Can find.
I am an idiot.
If you know how to type in NHL.com, you can easily find out where all the games are like that.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
I tried last year.
No, you didn't.
And I'm any idiot.
Yes,
I am any idiot. Clearly, I am any idiot. I represent any idiot.
You know what? You're going to be getting a hockey education.
Just go. You know, I did watch a great documentary. My mom loved it. They dropped a new one on Netflix, Miracle, about the 1980 team.
Yes.
It was really good.
Miracle on Ice.
Yeah, this was a great documentary. It's a new one, and it's all the players that are still alive now, and they're all their ages. You know, they're probably close to 70 now. They're in the late 60s.
Oh, yeah.
And they all, it's funny, but the way they open it up is great. They all come on, I think they shot it in Lake Placid at the arena. And they all come in and they sit, you know, along the boards, like in their, you know, what do you call it? It's not the, you know, where they're sitting on their side while they're on the bench, you know. And it flashes to them in 1980 sitting on the bench,
nice.
And then it goes to them now, and it's a good back and forth because you see this. It's really good, and it goes deep into it, and it talks about, you know, the how the world was going on around that time. You know, a lot of recession, a lot of no gas, a lot of problematic hostages in Iran. Very problematic time. I said to my mom, I go, "How bad was it? It's terrible. Who lived during this? It was awful." You had lines of people waiting for gas.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Well, I mean, what a world.
Hockey has one of the best histories in all the sports.
No, it was really cool. You should watch that. And I know hockey is exciting. I joke around, but football, I can go back and forth. I was a lot more into it. I think the last time when the Giants had Eli Manning and they were more relevant.
Yeah.
Never was a Jet fan.
Jets have no.
The Jets have no. Oh, I almost forgot. I got so much positive feedback from last week's show. It was unbelievable.
What the hell did we do last week?
I don't remember. But there was enormous.
Were we here last week?
I think so. I was definitely in the United States last week.
Freaking idea.
Last week, we got such positive. The people loved Scaredy Squirrel. Oh, sure. It wasn't us. We didn't get it. By the way, welcome in case you're joining us late.
Nobody loved that.
No, it's funny, man. Stevie K.
I refuse
along with the disgruntled, the angered, the ever-present.
It's not
grouchy. Epic.
How am I grouchy? It's a stupid freaking stuffed animal. Who watched it and said I loved that stuffed animal? Nobody.
Say it to him. Don't say it to me. Say it to him.
I got a knife right there. I will gut the foam right out of that thing.
He is not locked into this show. And me and you could do it together. Right? Hey, welcome to the Steve Square Show. I'm your host, Funny Man Stevie K, along with Scaredy, Squirrel Man. That's how easily you could be like this. This is Hollywood, baby. You could be replaced like that.
Hollywood.
If I could snap, I have a cracked finger from the dry skin. Yeah.
It's Hollywood.
It's
the Polar. Come on.
Nobody watches that podcast. Let's be honest.
Somehow, you won a friggin' award. Don't sit that thing on my cheesy poofs.
It looks like it's dropping a cheesy poof. It looks like that would be a great Shark Tank thing. You put this there and it drops it in. Kind of gross. Yeah. Anyway, is
that thing really going to sit in the shot? Really?
All night. Oh, I'll give you a Lionel Richie answer to that. All night long, all night. My voice hurts. I gotta get a lozenge. Hold on.
Unbelievable. Why me?
Hold on. Don't do it. Don't touch that.
I should do it.
There.
Somebody dared. Oh no, I touched it. It moved. It moved. I poked its eye. I poked its eye. It's falling. It's falling.
No.
It's falling. It fell. I didn't do it.
Anyway, I'm going to have. I've been feel. I feel okay, but I feel like I'm losing my voice. I'm going to have. You ever had? You
Are
want?
you sick, really?
No, I'm not sick. I'm just having. I'm doing an ad for Ricola. Would you like a Ricola?
They're not a sponsor.
Another proud non-sponsor of the Steve Square. Would you like one?
No. I don't need Ricola.
Ricola.
Are you going to give those up like you did your new sports drink?
Which new? Oh, Bloom? No, I'm not doing Bloom anymore. I don't think so. I can't give up Celsius. It's been there for me through thick and thin.
Excuse me.
Where you going? Where you go?
I'm being disposed from.
Oh, okay. You're easily replaced. Easily. Test out the mic. Okay.
Everybody hears.
Easily replaced. Anyway, the Super Bowl was last night, and guess what? My nephew, who is an avid gambler. So first of all, let me say, we got together at my sister's.
Mm.
She has her traditional annual gala, Super Bowl gala, Super Bowl fiesta.
Mm.
It's an event.
You see, your sister knows how to.
Oh, she does. She put it together. I mean, I should have brought some of the things that she put. She didn't miss a trick. She got balloons that had the football stitching on it.
Mm. Nice.
She got foam Snoopy balloons, little party favors. She, got the wing, got all the little snacks and things, and then got food. Very good. Our job, so we were celebrating a lot of the February birthdays, all the February birthdays, because we combine it on Super Bowl Sunday. So this is a tradition. It's the month it's worse for me financially than Christmas. Somehow, some way, some reason, a lot of my family were born in February. So I now have to trek to the store
Birthday
for 12 people and get gifts all over the place.
12?
I exaggerate for the show. But it was a lot. But hey, I'm a family guy.
Birthdays and Super Bowl. Okay.
Birthdays and Super Bowl. Doesn't get any better than that. Unless you're in St. Thomas by yourself. That's the only way it gets better. So anyway, out of the deep freeze, you're doing well in the deep freeze, I must say.
Sure.
Because you don't leave the house.
I never do.
Jeff doesn't even know if it's winter outside.
I have no clue.
It could be 85 degrees. You don't know.
No idea.
When was the last time you saw daylight? Jeff is Nosferatu. He's the modern day Nosferatu. Anyway, so we have this big thing. So we celebrated. So it's my mom's birthday Thursday. Happy birthday, early mom. Thank you. My nephew was a couple of days ago, Kev.
Birthday again?
Kevin. And then I think there needs to be some kind of rule, some line of delineation where it's too far ahead to celebrate the birthday. Because then we started putting people, my sister, my niece, and my nephew's wife, their birthdays are in the 20s. It's only February. That's too much. That's too much.
And you call me a grouch.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just saying, let's break it up. Because now everybody, break it up a little. So anyway, this way it helps me financially.
You want to deny them their celebration.
I didn't say deny. I said put forth. Anyway, so we celebrate. We have 12 cakes. Yeah. The candles are lit. It's almost in a fire hazard. Okay, there's candles lit, fire extinguisher. Dog is going crazy. It's out of control. You would have loved it. You should have came. Not your scene. Anyway, so it was good. No, it was great. And we watched the Super Bowl. So the football game was a little dullish. Like you said, it was one-sided.
It was all defense.
It was never, which is never going to be exciting for fans. They won 8 touchdowns.
4 field goals in like 3 quarters.
It was like 12-0. Yeah. For most of the game.
They both have good defensive sides.
But I'm glad Seattle won because, like I said, my mom's has family that used to be from Tacoma, Washington. So when I was a kid, I got a Seattle Seahawks shirt. There's a picture of me wearing it, like 12 years old. So much better than who really wants anything from Boston. Can't stand the whole
Yeah, screw.
or the whole New England area. Them and the Red Sox and their maple syrup.
Your stupid brooms.
Stupid.
Your dumb Patriots.
You're Ben Affleck and you're Matt stupid Damon. I hate you all you Bostons. Put your cars.
Don't they have a basketball team too?
Pot your car. By the way, they do. And by the way, thank you for reminding me, sir. The Knicks demolished the Boston Celtics on Super Bowl Sunday by 22 points. Yes, they did. It was a really good game.
I hate basketball, but good.
That started my day off positive because I was an early game and the Knicks, right from the jump, right from tip, they never looked back. They didn't try one. Good game. And that was important because that was in Boston. So that was a good win.
Very good.
But the Super Bowl, yeah. So I mean, you're not a commercial guy. Do you remember? You said
the commercials have been stupid for years.
They are. It's a way to get celebrities in them.
Yeah, now it's
and that I think that shtick is over of having Martin Short and Ben Stiller sell a Dorito, and think it's funny. And I noticed one through line in all the commercials, and I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. I prepared, unlike you and Steve, who just wake up at 6:29.
But you can't share the show in 30 seconds before it starts.
That's true. And so there was a commercial for Wegovy pill, which is a weight loss pill. It's now a pill instead of the shot that they're saying you can weight loss.
More weight loss.
So Keenan, Keenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live, the funny guy.
Who?
Keenan Thompson.
What the hell is that?
Right. So you'll look it up later. He's on Saturday Night Live. He's like the funny guy.
Is SNL still around?
Yeah, I haven't watched
really?
it. But anyway, so he's doing this thing, and he goes, if there was just a pill for everything, and then the idea, the funny thing is, oh, there's a pill for getting cats down from trees. There's a pill for this.
It's that commercial.
Right.
It was stupid.
It was stupid. But he goes, hey, there's a pill. There's a new weight loss pill, Khalid. DJ Khalid was in the commercial.
Okay.
So anyway, he's a famous DJ. But he says his name. Okay. Stay with me on this. Then the next commercial I'm telling you, is Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper. And they're in an Uber Eats commercial.
I saw that.
And he goes, listen to me, Cooper. And he goes, listen, McConaughey, people don't usually talk. When I talk to you, I don't go, hey, Zervos, hey, Jeff. So what they're doing is they have paid these guys so much money, the commercial advertisers, they want to make sure that the viewers know who they are in case they might not know it's Bradley Cooper and Matthew McConaughey. So my point is, and the way Keenan said to, hey, Khalid, like everybody was saying whose name it was. Chris Hemsworth was in a commercial for AI. And his wife goes, listen to me, Chris. Like everybody had to say the celebrity's name because people might not know who they are and they don't want to have wasted. You know how much money it was for a 30-second spot?
$5 million?
Yeah. I think it was $10
million. So where does the weight loss drug come in? It kind of lost
commercial. There's a weight loss pill now because there was always been a shot. So now Wegovy now has come out with a weight loss pill. So the idea was, if there could just be a pill for everything, getting rid of stupid people, and then the thing would be people would be banished. Like I said, getting a cat down from it. So that was the shtick of it. But then they go, probably not a good idea, but it's a good idea for weight loss. Anyway, I'm sure they'll find out in 5 years it'll cause some kind of bad side effect. Where your intestines will disintegrate in your body. It'll just pour out of you. Elijah Wood was in a stupid one, and they say Elijah, and they go, who's Elijah Wood? The other actors, because they're millennials and they don't know. He's already aged out. Elijah Wood, that was the idea. So the only funny commercial I thought was cute, and I think it was Adam Sandberg who was playing.
Adam Sandberg?
Yeah, you know Adam Sandberg.
No.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Anyway, everybody. Look, I'm talking to a guy that never even watched Godfather. So
I saw it.
Now you finally did.
I still crave meatballs.
you put your sausage in, and hey, would you stop kidding around? Look, we got to get to work. So he, that was Fat Clemenza making the meatballs. He should have been on Wygobi. So they, Adam Sandberg, he's dressed up like that. You know that movie? I think it was with Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson, the Neil Diamond movie, Song Blue. Right. So it was a take on that. He had the long hair and he was dressed and he's in a diner and he's singing the Sweet Caroline melody to Hellman's. And he goes, you know, Hellman's. He's squirting it on people's things. And it was kind of cute. And it was funny because he's funny. So that was the only one I think was entertaining and a good idea. The rest was stupid.
The only good commercial was the new trailer for Spielberg's new movie.
Yeah, my mom is going to be interested in this. This might be a movie she'll see. She loves UFOs and extraterrestrial. What is this?
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day.
Yes, his new UFO movie since Close Encounter.
That's incredible that he never really went back to doing something.
Yeah. So in June it opens.
Anybody we know in the cast?
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt. She is in. What is she in right now? I just saw her in something. Is it a movie?
Emily Blunt?
She's in something right now, either in the theaters or something. I'm not sure.
No idea.
But she's in something. So she. It's good to know she's working.
Yes,
she's
Emily
actively
Blunt
working.
Is working.
Good. Emily Blunt is working. So that was that's in June. Yeah, I want it. That might be a movie to see.
Yeah,
that is definitely finally.
You're not going to go see it. It's going to be too long.
You think it's bordering 3 hours?
No.
If it's 2, I'll go. Jeff, I have a problem. I can't. I have an attention. When we get to 45 minutes of this show, I start fading out. You think I could sit and watch something else?
Unbelievable.
Speed. Help me. Bam, bam, bam. You're like me. I know you do.
I will choke out.
You're like me.
I'm going to like you in my garbage can.
This was what was in my attic. I had these in my attic. We went like this. Sorry. It wasn't any of your family. Didn't you have stuffed animal as a kid? Didn't you have a favorite stuffed animal? Who was your favorite stuffed animal?
I'm not 5 anymore.
That's why I'm asking who was. I didn't say who is. If I said who is, then you would have been Harvey.
I was 5. I don't remember 5.
Remember 5. I'm going to be your therapist. We're going to go back to little Jeff.
Oh.
Little Jeff. And this is how you're going to tell him. Come on, little Jeff. Who did you like as a kid? Did you have a thing? This is cathartic. Share with the people.
Nobody wants to hear about my stuffed animals.
If you want to hear about Jeff's favorite stuffed animal, I will tell you who mine was. Well, let me open the process. It's like a meeting. It's like an AA meeting.
Be my guest.
It's like a meeting, right? Let's all come together and help Jeff. This is you know what they call this? An indispension.
Indispension.
An intervention. Again.
Oh my.
My favorite stuffed animal as a kid was a dog, and I called him Frumpy. Frumpy. Now, there's only going to be my family who won't get this. Frumpy. He was a dog. I went everywhere with Frumpy. Frumpy's still somewhere. I gave it to my nephew when he was a little boy, and it's probably in their house. Who knows? They probably didn't take care of it like I would have.
Probably threw it away.
I don't even say that. I'll go insane. If I find out Frumpy's somewhere in Staten Island trash, I'll go insane. I'm hoping he's tucked away.
It probably scared the kid and they got rid of it.
It was a happy dog. Frumpy. Now, who was yours?
I haven't.
Your favorite thing was what? An editing board? What did you have as a child?
Absolutely.
You had an editing.
I had a knife.
Yeah, as a child.
Yeah.
I doubt that. I'm going to say no. But here's my other problem. You know Valerie Bertinelli? I'm a big Valerie Bertinelli fan.
Yeah, Eddie Van Halen's.
Huh?
Eddie Van Halen's.
Well, not anymore.
Formally.
Formally.
She
Way
was.
formally.
One day at a time.
Yeah, of course. And she was on the cooking show. She had a little holiday bake show,
Sure.
which they fired her from. She was very upset about that. She's going to be at the Madison Theater in Rockville Center. March 11th. Let's go.
Doing what?
Signing her book, Getting Naked, called Getting Naked. It's revealing the real her.
I just see her naked and not go to this?
I don't think it's really, I think it's the word naked is more of a metaphorical look at her life.
Metaphor.
Not your filth. Not your filth. This is a clean show.
No, it's
The other show that we have on the air is the filthy show that preempted us last 2 weeks ago. That's the filth. Go with that.
booted by a porn show.
Be the first. So she's going to be at the Madison Theater, which is in Rockville Center, March 11th, signing her book. You got to buy a copy of the book, they said. You can't come with the book. You got to buy it there. And then you do it. Valerie Bertinelli. Yeah, you
So
time.
nice.
Well, walk on, we don't walk on, we.
I'll buy her book if she gets naked.
What time is it? How much more do we have?
Just
Oh,
a little
God.
flesh.
It's Valerie Bertinelli. She's the wholesome Barbie doll girl.
Oh, stop it. Wholesome my ass. I can go online right now. No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. There isn't, speaking of movies, the great Oscar-winning actor Kevin James is in a movie called Solo Mio, where he plays a art teacher who is on his honeymoon in Italy and gets jilted by his wife and is
Wow.
now convinced by the bellhop to stay there and enjoy his honeymoon since he's there already. And of course, he meets someone and falls in
What an original idea that
falls in
is.
love.
I can't wait to see that.
Are we going to see that?
No. You go if you want.
I'll go. You know why? Because that movie will be an hour and 4 minutes. That's why I'll say Solo Mio. The great Kevin James. The great. What an actor. Pound for pound, one of the best actors. Paul Blart.
Who?
Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
How is that?
You never saw Mall Cop?
No.
Oh. You don't watch anything.
Sure I do. I watch a lot of great things. Like Kevin James ain't one of them.
Oh.
He ain't funny.
He's funny in King of Queens. You've never seen King of Queens? You must. You got to see that. Leah Remini from, but just that alone.
No.
Oh. Where is Steve? Call in, Steve. I need some help here. I need some
No.
backup. Sweet. And he, so let me tell you what bites my bridges. I don't know if that's to say. Let me tell you what burns my butt.
What gives him the readiness?
I'll tell you what gives me a rash. Besides this show. And besides Squirrely. Let me tell you, I'm sure these puffballs don't do good for you either. Well, let me,
Puffballs are great.
yeah. What had happened? What was I talking? Oh, so I am revealing my New Year's resolution.
Oh my God.
A little bit late, but it's never too late.
Yes, already.
No. There is no statute of limitations on your resolution.
But you want to push forward someone's birth?
That's right. So here we go. I am going to learn. I'm truly going to understand the scoring of how curling works in the Olympics. Again, I watched a match yesterday, locked in.
No, you
While-
didn't watch that. No.
While I was on the trampoline. I'm trampolining, mind you, right? Because I do my trampoline on Sunday. You can always welcome to join me. Not a big trampoline. It would be kind of tiny.
How are you watching?
So curling is on. And it's USA versus Estonia. Now, we know Estonia is known for curling. Who doesn't know? They have some of the greatest, finest curlers in the world. Fantastic. And I love because in curling, They yell at each other. One throws the puck, the stone, if you will. The rock, thank you. And it goes down the ice. And I love the way they do it. They go low.
And they're not throwing. They're
pushing it. They're scooching.
Don't say throw because you make it sound like a sport.
No, they don't throw. It's a sport.
It's not a sport. Curling is not a sport.
All right.
It is.
Don't listen. Jeff hasn't had his medication yet today.
It's stupid.
So they push the stone. It's almost like passing a stone.
Passing a stone was better than curling.
That's how I describe curling. It's like passing a stone.
Yes. That about sums it up.
Wee, Caroline. So they push the stone. Okay.
I mean,
They're watching it, and the other person screams while they get up and do this. Do you have a broom? All right. You get the idea. They do this. This could hurt. So they do it really fast, and that apparently directs the stone. But I don't know. Then it's almost shuffleboard on ice. And they have these bullseyes, that you have to get the stone in and whatever scoring. I don't know how it all works. Then you have to block the other. I don't know how many stones you throw. I don't know what makes up a game, a round, a points, anything. I am committed to learning this before I watch another curling match. I was so locked in. USA versus Estonia.
what does the screamer do?
I guess they're watching as the broomer is brooming. He's the broomer. I call him the broomer. The sweeper. He's the sweeper. And the person is at the other end going, I never really understand what they're saying. That's usually what I can make out. And that's in English.
And how does a person prepare to be a screamer for curling?
Well, they both do both jobs. I thought one did that and one did, but they interchange, and then the other one passes the stone, and the other one screams. Which really one and the same, because you're always screaming when you're passing a stone.
I refuse to believe you watched this crap.
I did. That was the only thing. What was I going to watch? Lindsey Vonn go off a mountain, get airlifted for the whole time this week? That's always the news, because it's got to be drama. We love drama. Let's get 40-year-old Lindsey Vonn and pretend she has this horrific knee injury. Then we'll do a commercial with the Bette Midler song, "You're a Champion," and she's doing her thing, and she's going to make it back. Although it didn't work out so well, did it, for the networks, because they had to scrape her off a mountain, airlift her from a helicopter, and take her away. But of course, she made cash and buck from that. So here's my problem with that whole nonsense.
Steve, please call in help.
Here's my problem with that nonsense of them pitching this narrative, dramatic, heartwarming, tear-jerking, stupid story that the Olympics has to pitch because nobody will watch it. Because let's face it, everybody's watching curling. They're locked into curling. Nobody's watching Lindsey Vonn
You're the only
trip
one
on a mountain.
watching curling. Just you.
Just you and I.
Try women's hockey.
Just watching. Sorry. Is women's hockey in the Olympics?
Yes. The USA just won today 5-0. They're playing Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh,
Hockey
Canada.
is a real sport.
Oh, Canada. No, that's Minnesota. It's Minnesota. Anyway, so my bridges are burned because with her, it's not enough that she's, that's the story of the Olympics. So if, as a trainer, I know injury.
She broke her leg in like 3 places.
But the previous injury she had was according to her and her people, she had a torn ACL and a ruptured ACL and a torn meniscus.
Yeah. And
2 weeks later, she's back in the Olympics. You're not going back. Basketball players are out a season and they come back the following season. You're not skiing a week after you ruptured your ACL and torn your meniscus. Everything is just this pitch for storytelling. I'm sorry. It just is. It's made for dramatic.
It is overproduced for sure.
It's overproduced nonsense. And she's a name in the ski world, so they have to pitch this. It's great to have someone, because what do we love in life? Let me tell you what we love as a people. We love youth. It's always, this is the youngest guy to do this, or he's only 19, he's only 20, he's a 14-year-old gymnast, whatever it is. The other thing we love is these come back. This is their last time. They're 40 something. It's their, one more season in the sun, type of thing. This is what we love. We don't love anything in the middle. We love extreme. So even though we really don't love aging people, we don't like them.
Yeah,
but
like that.
but this is okay. So what we do is we pitch this nonsense, and then they thought they'd have this great story. She took a spot for someone that should have been on the team. She should have took an injury out. It's fine if she was going to try to do it at her age and if she was healthy. But once you get hurt like that, you're being selfish because you want the starlight, you want the spotlight.
Yeah.
That's my point. And the Olympics are all too fine and dandy to jump in on the money. And it's all a ratings thing. You have to have ratings, or else none of this matters. Right? If nobody's watching the Olympics, if nobody's watching the Oscars, if nobody's watching the Tonys, the Super Bowl, whatever, they need, right? So what do? You get a little Bad Bunny. You don't get a squirrel. Nobody's watching Bad Squirrel at the halftime show. Nobody. Sorry. They want a Bad Bunny. A bunny trumps a squirrel.
That was very disturbing on camera. No, you shouldn't do that.
Did you watch the halftime show?
No, I listened to it.
It was very confusing to me.
It was on in the back.
There was scenes, and it looked like it was in, I guess they were setting the scene in Puerto Rico, or had a, that kind of fiesta scene to it with a wedding. And then Ricky Martin comes out, Lady Gaga comes out. It was all confusing. Very confusing to me.
Interesting thing about that wedding, that was a real wedding.
When?
They invited those people to have their wedding.
Who were the people? They weren't famous people?
No.
So they got met. So who administered Bad Bunny was the...
They were going, supposedly, this is what I hear, supposedly those people were going to pay Bad Bunny to perform at that wedding. He said, just come to this.
Oh,
that was a real wedding.
What do you think they paid Bad Bunny? Bad money. Bad Bunny got bad money.
I watched Lady Gaga for 2 minutes, and that was it.
You're a Lady Gaga fan, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
We all like. You got to get some Gaga in there.
Other than that, there hasn't been a good halftime show since 2017.
Which was?
Lady Gaga.
Oh, you didn't like J-Lo and Shakira? Shakira? What about the Michael Jackson, the Janet Jackson one where she had that little issue? Oops. That was with Justin Timberlake.
Yes. Even that was hard.
They used to have rock bands, right? Didn't they have the Stones sometimes, or the Who? Remember they had some, they tried that once in a while?
Had a great couple of
Didn't Prince do one?
Yeah.
You like Prince?
No, I don't.
Oh. Bruno Mars?
No.
No? He did a Super Bowl, though, right?
He did. In like 2000s and like 2010 through 17, there was some great halftime.
They had some Aerosmith, I think, perform one.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
It just went to hell.
I like they showed the very first Super Bowl halftime show when it was like the first Super Bowl, and the girls with the They should bring that back. Just marching bands. I performed. I was a drummer in the percussion. I was in the marching band in high school, and I would perform on the field at halftime. And I had the drums strapped me as a when you're first new, right? You got the bass drum. You weren't allowed to have the snare drum. Snare drum was for the seniors, the higher up.
Snare drum was special.
That was special. I got the big bass drum. So I'm a kid, ninth grade or freshman, a little freshman, nothing, and they give me this giant bass drum. And I'm on the field and I can't hold it. I'm going boom, 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 boom. But then, of course, as a senior, I became head of the snare drum troupe. I was top snare drummer. So I actually made up the cadences, because we would have a cadence in between songs. You'd have, for them to march onto, and they would march and then get into, play something like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Stupid crap. And I used to march in town. We'd have the Memorial Day Parade. And back then, they don't exist anymore. Somehow we've ridden them, but they used to be inchworms from the trees. And I'd be marching, and they'd be in my face, and I'd be like this. I look like Stevie Wonder. I shall be more, nothing not to. You are the sunshine of my life. Yeah.
My God.
That's why I'll always be around. Why isn't he calling? Why is Steve usually breaks this nonsense up?
You did not just do that.
I need a Ricola.
That's something I would have done.
It just sometimes things come together for me. Usually they don't, but sometimes they do. Once in a blue moon.
Oh my God.
This was a great story. This was in a, this woman. She used to be the president of Adelphi University.
Mm.
Christine. Let me say her name so everybody knows. It's Christine Riordan. I mean, it was a news day. So what had happened was she's a former Adelphi, and you'll know why she's former in a minute. She was driving. Where was she driving? This is actually near you. No, in Garden City. She smashed through a metal fence, narrowly missing commuters before smashing the railroad tracks and landing her car on the railroad track.
Is that a picture of it?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Wow. What an idiot.
So, you know, she was hammered, obviously.
Oh, she was drunk.
She was drunk. Right, that makes more sense. Right. So the cop, you know, the police said she was drunk. She got out of the car. You know, they had to stop a train that was coming. I mean, she almost killed commuters. Chaos ensued.
Oh.
So her and her lawyer come up with, because as any good person does in today's world, let's spin this story. She said the gears, she wasn't drunk, refused to take an alcohol breathalyzer test at the scene. She just said her gears went kaplooey and the car just happened to go on the track.
Did she use the word kaplooey?
I did. I'm a big kaplooey guy. So that was her defense.
Gears stuff.
But yeah, she said the gears and the car just happened to go plowing into the commuters and onto the tracks. No, the defense's story doesn't hold water. The defense is wrong. Are you sure? I'm positive. Would you like me to explain? I'd love to hear this. So would I. Positive traction, which is what they have on the cars. This car didn't have positive traction. We're doing a little My Cousin Vinny for you.
Be told.
Thank you.
No more questions.
You've been a lovely
witness.
Great. That's great. Let me ask you this. I haven't done this in a while. This is a Dear Eric, and I thought this was cute. I want to get your opinion. For Christmas, my husband and I travel a few hours and stay at a hotel near our son's family. Okay? You with me so far?
Are you sure after one sentence? Okay.
So they travel a few hours for Christmas and stay at a hotel near the son's family.
Yes.
There is a man who works there. What?
Nothing.
There's a man who works at the hotel.
And there's a man.
Readies the buffet breakfast.
He readies buffet breakfast. Okay.
Each Christmas, he gets dressed in a very festive outfit. He dresses up. And he mistakenly thinks that trying to bear hug strange hotel guests that are coming down for breakfast is a good thing. So he comes, he gives you a big hug, you know, a real gregarious, welcoming guy.
So he assaults people
Basically.
who are coming down the stairs.
The first year he gave me a hug, I was caught off guard. This year I tried to avoid him, but he did not get the message. And he was still able to get in a sideways bear hug, which I did that. I used to be a wrestler, the sideways bear hug. That'll win you an Olympic gold right there.
I'll get you shot.
The Greek and Roman, they do that. It says, I don't want to be unkind, but this hugging of strangers is very inappropriate. I understand that it was Christmas, and I'm not a nasty person. You say that, but you are. And it says, and I do have a good sense of humor. If you have to say what you are, then you're not that. If you have to tell somebody, I'm funny, you're not.
No.
You can't tell people what you are. She is. That's red flag number one. So she says, do you think I am being too hard on this person? And do you have any tips you can pass along that can help to avoid this kind of physical invasion of my personal space? I have a tip for her, and it comes now. Watch this. She needs to get this man who gets 3 years for stabbing. Contact him. I'll connect the two of you. Right? This is Daniel Tomasky. Apparently, he carries a unfoldable switchblade, which he stabbed somebody at Adventureland. And this is something Adventureland never promotes. They say, come have a good time. They never say, and possibly get stabbed to death. I think that would add to the fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
But this guy, a fight broke out at Adventureland. It was a melee. And he was saying he was defending his wife and kids who were in the melee, got assaulted. So he stabbed a guy that was supposedly knew the guys that were in the melee. Whatever. At the end of the day, he got sentenced to 3 years. His wife said, and you got to see I saw the video on Instagram. My husband is a hero. A hero. He shouldn't be going to jail. He should be getting a medal. Hero.
Just like that.
He's a hero. I'm sure she's not totally upset that he's going away for 3 years because now she's got 3 years to have fun. But she had to look like the wife, the South Shore wife.
Of course.
Here's mistake number one. They went to Adventure. Nothing good happened there. Someone 110, always traffic.
Yes.
You're always annoyed by the time you get there. So
Terrible.
of course you want to stab somebody to death.
It is that bad.
You get there, and now you're online for a ride. Tell me you've not been... I felt like that at CVS, where I've just wanted to start stabbing everybody around me.
You're angry.
So I think you get this guy, and you hook him up with this woman, and you end up doing out that bear-hugging maniac over at the hotel.
There you go.
You solve two problems at once.
Sure, Steve. Let's tell people to murder each other.
I'm a connector. That probably was.
If you need me to shut the show down, Tony, let me know.
That makes me seem like I could get in trouble for something like that.
You think?
Well, nobody takes this show seriously, Jeff.
No.
I mean,
Doesn't matter.
we have a foam squirrel as our mascot. What do we show you? We'll call him Scary because that's his name. I would like Sherlock because Sherlock was my favorite squirrel as a kid. The Magic Garden. This is another problem. I know you're going to be upset about this one. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find it. There it is. Pizza Hut closing down.
Oh, no.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, no.
And Tom Brady just did the commercial for them where he goes, Hut! You know, he goes, Pizza Hut! And he gets tackled.
Even Brady couldn't save that garbage.
They tried to reach out to Tom Brady to save that deep dish crap.
Unbelievable. Bye.
Did you ever have Pizza Hut? Never.
Never won. I heard it's awful.
Pizza Hut. Do you know in 1970, it was founded by two brothers. In 1971 was the #1 pizza chain in the country. #1. And it was then bought out by PepsiCo, Pepsi Company. And then later on acquired by Yummy Brands Food.
No wonder why it's trash.
Yummy Brands Food has said we've had enough. There is nothing we can do short of Tom Brady to save Pizza Hut.
Oh, well, goodbye to Pizza Hut. It's not a loss.
You don't think so?
No, support your local pizzeria, please.
Why do people always say support your local this, support your local that? They don't support me.
Of course not.
Dude, why don't I go into a local restaurant and say, you know what? I need support. Can you pay my car bill? Can you pay my car insurance? I need support. I'm a local resident.
Support your local trainer.
Why not?
Look at that.
Why do they always say support your local business when I can get it for $1 on Amazon? Why do I have to go to my local business and pay $30?
Because you're helping the people in your community
Do
be
what?
better.
Right? And what are they doing for me?
Nothing.
Nothing. Charging me more.
They're giving you what you need.
For more. For more. I am here to say do not support your local business.
That's called capitalism, folks.
Well, that's why they're going out of business.
You're used to it. Capitalism's here.
Eddie Bauer's going out of business.
Who?
Eddie Bauer.
Who the hell is Eddie Bauer?
It's like Land's End. You don't know what Land's End is, do you?
No.
It's,
How was that?
it's like Eddie Bauer, Land's End. They're like
Eddie Bauer from Leave It to Beaver?
no. They're like they have their clothing brands or a
clothing.
apparel line, shoes, clothing, and it's kind of like I don't want to say wildernessy kind of, almost like Colorado Avalanche or those kind of products that are more for the Midwestern type of look. You know, the big jackets. You're hiking, you're fishing.
Yeah.
You know, that's what Eddie Bauer Land End. Anyway, apparently nobody does that stuff anymore. They're just on their iPhones. So Eddie Bauer's gone.
See ya.
Hey, it's Valentine's Day. Are you in the mood?
No.
You're in the mood. I know you are. Valentine's Day.
Nobody cares about Valentine's.
Oh, it's a big day.
Nobody.
Love is in the air.
No, it's
Come on, Jeffy. Come on, Heffy. Say it with me. Love is in the air. Na, 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 na.
it's the most stupidest day in the history of mankind. Who the hell cares? Why does anybody care about the Valentine's? Who named it Valentine's? Why do I care about
You said you weren't going to be grumpy.
it? I'm not.
Anyway, if you'd like to woo that someone special, if you'd like to woo, and speaking of pizza, this is how you keep a pizza joint running. Papa John's knows how to get it done. They are making a heart-shaped pizza. Heart-shaped pizza.
That no one's going to buy.
Heart-shaped pizza. And it's made with real heart. They take bits and pieces of cardiovascular heart. Delicious. Have an aorta. Would you like an aorta? Aorta.
Yes, I get it. Gotcha. Valentine.
Take a piece of my heart now, baby.
Oy.
Let's see what else I can annoy you with.
It's another day to spend
Oh, look at this.
ridiculous amounts of money on a bunch of.
February will rock you. Look at that. That's Almost Queen tribute band. They're called Almost Queen. There was something I was going to show you. Oh, here it is. Solo Mio. That's the Kevin James movie. It says, James is likable enough, but the rom-com is uninspired.
There's very few good romantic. Very, very few.
This one talks about your pipes freezing. They have pills for
Great.
that now.
Go for my pipe trees. Please.
There was something I was going to show you. I think it was the Valerie Bertinelli thing. No, maybe not. Hold on. I'll find it.
Is she naked in the paper?
No. What? You have to stop this. This tells you how. This is stupid. They're telling you how to boost your mood in the cold spell that's happening. They're saying people go out less social engagements. They're canceling. They're staying hibernated. My hands are dry.
Because it's 6 degrees out.
It's less than that. It had a wind chill. Saturday night, I went out in the cold, and I just car to place to car to, very quick. Like as far as being exposed.
Mm.
I don't like to expose myself.
Good.
So I got the cold hit me in the chest so hard. It hurt. Like the cold hurt. It took me, I almost like, I couldn't catch my breath. I felt like I got punched in the stomach, like or in the chest. It was really a cold I've never felt before living here in New York.
Well, yeah.
The wind chill was, it had us at minus 20.
Yeah.
So, it's insane. What? I'd just go to Siberia.
I didn't feel any of it.
Why no? You should have went out and felt it.
I picked up my phone. I said, "Oh, look, it feels like minus 20. I'm going to go watch on my couch, watch TV."
It didn't feel like minus 20 in here.
Not at all.
But it says here how to boost your mood. And it says even go outside for 5 minutes, which, by the way, gets you frostbite.
Yes. Don't go outside.
It says, try to go outside, try to do little tasks. Don't put off that workout. Don't, cancel that friend engagement you were going to see somebody. Don't just hibernate yourself. Make sure you have social interaction. Make sure you are engaged in some activity. So, I hurt my food.
Stay home. Text a friend. Talk on the phone.
Text a friend.
Yeah,
I like that.
Talk
Text
on
a
the
friend.
phone. Watch TV. Play a game. Play some music. You don't need to go out to boost your mood.
I'll tell you how you boost your mood. My nephew, big gambler.
Mm.
He's Kenny Rogers. He is a big gambler.
Got the facial surgery.
Without the many facial surgeries. So my nephew, they have boxes. And actually his brother made him buy a box because they had to get his brother was doing a thing with his friends at work.
Mm.
And they needed 100 people for boxes. So my nephew said, fine, I'll do a box. But my nephew bets all the time on those online betting things, parlays and things like he's the younger one.
Mm.
So my nephew, after the Super Bowl, he didn't even know. They went home actually before the Super Bowl ended.
Mm. Yeah.
There's a couple minutes left. And then he calls me and he goes, guess what? I go, what? He goes, he won on the final score or something like that. He won $1,000.
Nice. All right.
Unbelievable.
Good take.
The G home. G money unit. And my mom always tells him, don't gamble. It doesn't pay off. And I said, there you go.
It paid off.
Listen to your grandma, you'd be poor.
Once in a while it pays off.
I said, Mom, let him gamble. So here's my theory. I'm going to start gambling heavy. Heavy. Putting it all on black, baby.
Yeah, you go for that.
Do you gamble? You look like a gambling man.
I mean, I bet on the football games once.
Did you bet on the Super Bowl?
No.
The biggest one? And
Yeah.
when you do it, you do the online things?
Yeah.
You know football pretty well. I think you would probably do well.
I mean, sometimes I do it.
How easy is it to do the online? What do you set up which one do you use? BetMGM?
I go through Caesar Sports.
Caesar Sportsbook,
Caesar.
which is a legal online.
Yes.
All of these are now legal, right?
It's legal in New York. Yeah.
So you can create an account and
Yeah.
and you put whatever money you want in, or
Yeah.
do they have to have your credit card on file? Is it something like that?
Credit card on file. You can connect your bank account. You can go through PayPal.
Okay.
There's options.
And that's how they pay you?
Yes.
Or take money?
Yes.
Did you ever win?
No, I almost.
Almost?
I bet on point spreads.
That's hard.
It is, and I usually bet like 8 or 6 or 7 teams, and I have to win all of them.
Oh
Win
my
everything.
God, that's crazy. That's insane.
But 1 week I bet on 8, and I bet on 9 teams, and I won 6 out of 9.
Yeah, but you have to win all.
I know, but still,
Almost doesn't count. Almost only counts in curling.
6 out of 9
Almost
by
all-
the point spread.
Almost only counts in curling. So then become one of those Matthew McConaughey, any given that movie where he became that investment, that gambling guy.
And the week after that, I went 5 out of 8.
I'm gonna start. I think I should. I need to. I'm gonna gamble that this show's gonna be off the air by March.
The point spread.
I'm gonna bet that this show's done by March 1st. I'm putting all my money on it. Oh, 7:29. Speaking of done. Speaking of finally done. There was something I wanted to tell you. So it boosts your mood. There's something else. The man gets 3 years for stabbing. We got that in. That was very
Let's
important.
not fall back to that.
We did Bernadette Peters is going to be also performing locally. I don't know where. I'll get that in. Hold on, let me look real quick. Just give me 1 sec.
Bernadette Peters.
And let me tell you how weird life is. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm watching a movie, Pennies from Heaven.
Good movie.
Steve Martin,
Yes.
Bernadette Peters.
Mhm.
I love her. And then it comes out like the next day that she's coming to Long Island, and
To do what?
wait a minute.
Is she getting naked?
Yes, no, she's not. Hold on a second. Oh, here, tickets on sale. Let me see where she's going to be.
Valerie and Bernadette.
I know. Who would have thunk it? I get no Wi-Fi in this place. What's a dealio? What's the dealio with this place? Here we go. No, that's in New Jersey. Here it is. May 2nd. May 2nd. Put it on your calendars. Put it on your calendar. May 2nd. Bernadette Peters will be at Stony Brook.
For what?
I don't know. Not really sure. But she'll be there. Well, she's going to be singing and performing. She's a singer. She's a singer. I love her. She is great. I'm a big fan of her.
She's pretty high.
Speaking of interesting, I could recommend the Gene Wilder documentary. It was very good. You should watch that. It's on Netflix. So
Okay.
remembering Gene or remembering Wilder.
I've seen that.
It was very good. Really sad at the end, but very good.
Yeah.
And I watched The Miracle on Ice. So those are my 2 recommendations to people. I like to give Rex. Miracle, which is a Netflix documentary on the hockey team when the Olympics were good. And go home, watch a little curling. I think there's going to be a good match. I think it's U.S. versus
no,
the Congo, the Republic of Congo.
there's not going to be a good curling.
It's USA versus Jamaica, man. Jamaica, man. Come on, say it with me. Jamaica, man.
The good thing about having music on the show now, I can play the music to start bringing you out.
Anyway, so yes, and what was my other rec? Oh, the Gene Wilder and the Miracle on Ice. So those are my 2. Wherever Steve is, I'm not thanking him because he didn't call in. I know Steve was indisposed this evening.
Yes.
He had a little too much Super Bowl.
Steve abandoned me to this.
He had a little too much Super Bowl. He got Super Bowl digestion. I call what people have today Super Bowl digestion. You know what you take for that? Wygobi. Or, in your case, cheese puffs. Help me!
Cheese puffs.
Help me! Or
Get rid of the.
or Hefe. Or Scaredy Squirrel. Hey, I'm not mad at Jeff. I'm your host, Funny Man Stevie K. As always, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next Monday in the studio, 6:30. Be there or where.
See ya.